Hello and welcome back to the channel. Welcome to another Aldi, well no, welcome back to another Lidl tool video, because this time round, 2.5 weeks of searching, Aldi had absolutely nothing, and I mean nothing, not even a scraper. So there is no Aldi tools in this video. I've tried to amend the title card to show that. So it is just Parkside at Lidl, which actually came up trumps, to be honest. But I did pick one of these up. This is from Aldi. Obviously it's being Easter and Aldi was full of toys. If you want bluey toys, like my kids, go to Aldi, they had hundreds of them. But I picked this up and I marked the page, she said. But they have got some, here we go, they have got some tools coming up, mostly decorating stuff. So I might do a separate video if I can get hold of any. Don't know what I'm going to pick up because I've already looked at those. Gave some of those away. I've got wire brushes. Things that interest me that might come up in Aldi. This shelving unit looks quite good. Don't need any sack wheels because I've got some. And you certainly don't want me modelling any shorts on the channel. I do want one of those though, because mine broke. And it's only 15 quid. So that's coming out. I might get one of them. Already done the clamps. That looks quite good. The angled set for your saw. So yeah, I think that's it. So there's 2 pages. So these are coming up. These are in store from the 14th to the 17th of April. So I might do another video. They look quite good. Those DIY decoy cameras look quite good as well from a distance. I'll have to check them out. But everything else is just like toys and washing baskets. They did have those in, those mats, but I didn't really think it was suitable for a tool video. I've done one of those before, I think. Everything else is food. But yeah, for this video, there was absolutely nothing from Aldi at all. But Parkside came up trumps. Now, first thing I'm going to look at, and the thing I'm going to be giving away in this video, is this magnetic tool holder. Not seen one of these before. Seen the magnetic strips, which I've looked at before. But I saw this magnetic tool holder and I thought, well, I'll have a look, give it away, somebody might want it. There's your wall plugs, screws. So very, very sturdy plastic. In fact, it is extremely sturdy plastic. And there's the magnet, so it will stick onto, well, I suppose a metal wall. Is that what they're... when I bought it, I thought these bits would be magnetic to hold your spanners. But no, it's a magnetic tool holder. So it's a little bit misleading if I'm honest with you. I thought that was magnetic on here, but it's actually just magnetic on the back. And it is quite a strong magnet. So it is, but I'm at a loss as to where you'd stick it, because most garage walls are brick, sheds are brick. I mean, you can mount it with the screws. And I suppose that magnet at the back there could prove some magnetism through it. I'll try it in a bit. I've got something else to unpack later. We'll have a look at that. But yeah, a bit of a strange thing. Magnetic tool holder imported by Lidl, made in Germany. I was trying to think. I've left the receipt in the car. But that's the first thing. Now there's second thing I got some more heat shrink tubing, because I used to go to a place called Maplin for my heat shrink, because I use the smaller end, don't use the big one, and they've gone now. But for £2.99 for a box like this, for my model railway work, it's excellent. Very rarely do I use the big stuff, so I'm amassing that, but I do use this quite a lot. So I thought for £2.99, when I've bought it online with postage, it's not much cheaper than that. So heat shrink tubing assortment, 450 pieces, not too bad, I didn't think. They had the other one as well, the crimping set, but I recently looked at that in the video, so I didn't pick one of those. So yeah, that's obviously in Lidl at the moment. Now the next items, I've got a lot of items to get through. In fact, I'll do this first. This is some 2-part epoxy adhesive. I use this a lot. I usually use Gorilla or Araldite or whatever it's called nowadays. But I thought I'd give this a go. This was £2.99. I thought it's selling itself. Super strong, temperature resistant, water resistant, resistant to alcohol. I didn't know they're drunk. Two-part epoxy resin, setting time 3 and 5 minutes. So I thought I'd give it a go. Don't know how it's going to work very well. I do prefer them with the tubes, which keep the things separate. But I'll get back to you on that in the next video, see how good that is. I will use it between now and May, so I will see how good that is and get back to you. But yeah, that's in Lidl as well at the moment. Now, as I was saying, I was pleasantly surprised. Went into Lidl, in my local Lidl, and they had a big stand on the end of the middle aisle, full of tool bits and pieces. In fact, there was two. There's one for tools, one for gardening. And they had all sorts of little bits and pieces like this. Now, these are 99p each, or 3 for £2. So you basically buy 2, get 1 free. And I bought a variety of stuff. Now, I bought some bits. I always use these in my electric screwdriver and drill to undo Phillips screws. And so I bought one of those. These are the extended ones. I also bought 2 packets of the Phillips short ones. Now, you might think, why did I buy 2? Because I lose them. I put them down places. Can't never find them, and then when I do eventually find them weeks later. So I got them. So that would have been, so there you got them. That's £2, right? So this is how, this was really good. This was cheap. They also had these glue sticks. I've got a glue gun that I reviewed in a video, so I needed some refills. So I got 2 sets of glue sticks. Sanding sheet roll. Again, all this was 99p or 3 for £2. So, sanding sheet, sandpaper roll can be cut to size. I thought that was handy to have in my modelling toolbox. Another sandpaper roll, but this is more coarse. This is 80 grit. The other one was 240. I also got some sanding sheets for my Black & Decker mouse. These do fit. They are a little bit big on the end, but they do fit. They work fine. Make sure if you're going to get it for Black & Decker, you have the hook and loop thing on the back, because that's what it uses. So then I got some more bit sets. These are the flat and hex nut drivers, and also some extended flat just to go with those others. So I'll keep them separate. And they also had a variety of Dremel pieces. So I got a couple of sets of copper brush sets. I use these to clean my wheels on my model railway locomotive sometimes. They are very, very handy. It's nice soft metal. And like I said, for 99p each, you're not going to go wrong. I got some stainless steel brush sets, some sanding mandrel set. You got the holder thing in there with it as well, and a polishing set. Now, I looked at this and a bit disappointed with the polishing set. You don't actually get the polishing compound, but not to worry. If you go to Lidl's, you can restock your Dremel supplies, and it actually says on there. It doesn't say, yeah, it does say on that one, look, for Parkside, Dremel and Proxton. So they will fit a multitude of different multi-tools. Try saying that when you're drunk. But yeah, I thought for 99p each, or 2 for £2, I bought a tenner's worth, I think. So you got 2, 4, 6, 8. Yeah, £9 worth. I thought that was quite good. Yeah, I like the stand. I was going to take a photograph of the stand to put on the screen, but unfortunately I left my phone in the car, which was a bit short-sighted. But yeah, there was 2. There was one big stand full of this sort of stuff. And they did have other stuff on there that I didn't buy. They had polishing pads, big pads. They had various different sandpaper sheets of various different sanders. All sorts of stuff. I bought a selection that's going to suit me, really. So, yeah, that was, I really like that. I thought it was a good idea. Hopefully it's a sign of things to come, and Lidl are going to carry this on. And all these, you know, if you just want, oh, I need a hex driver, or I need a Phillips screwdriver, it's easy to go and pick one of these up and buy one of the big tubs that we've looked at in the past. So, yeah, I really like them. I thought they were quite good. Now, let me just move those aside, because the next thing I bought I thought was pretty special. They only had 2 of these left when I went in, but it's a Parkside tool set with cordless screwdriver. And there is a picture on there with what you get, an 86-piece set, 3-year warranty. So let's have a look, and on the back actually, this is what you're supposed to get. Whoops, sorry about the camera wobbling. You're supposed to get a cordless screwdriver, ratchet set, saws, spirit level, pliers, screwdrivers, bit sets, sockets, tape measure. There's a hammer as well, and it's all in this metal tin. So let's open this up and see what it's like. If you do go to Lidl and pick one of these up, then do check it, because I call them the Lidl fairies. But the Lidl fairies had been in my local Lidl and several of these had been opened, so always check. This one was sealed. There's also a handy thing on there that so you can put a padlock on it so nobody can open it, although it doesn't stop you. Oh, it does. The drawers are locked. Oh, I think they're locked from internal. All on screen. So let's open it and see what it's like. Oh, there we go. So you've got the normal sheet there explaining how to use a saw. Plastic spacer. Now look at that. I don't think that looks too bad. If you've just bought a house or something and you need a tool set, this was 50 quid, 49.99 for everything in here. And we've got a set of Allen keys, which is handy because I've lost mine. Can't find them anywhere. Put one of the kids' beds back together when we decorated the room and I've lost the Allen keys. So there's a set of Allen keys at the top there. Spirit level. There is a... Oh, it's ever so stiff in the plastic. There we go. There's a junior hacksaw. Now, can anybody spot the... is that a deliberate mistake with that? Or have they genuinely put that in upside down for some safety reason? Could you imagine if you didn't notice that? And you were trying to cut... Don't cut your hand, obviously. But if you were trying to cut wood or cut... Oh, this saw's crap. It's because the blade's in upside down. So, yeah, I don't know who put that in there, but the blade on that's obviously in the side down. And you've got some spare blades as well. So, that's quite handy. Yeah, I'd imagine that's a safety thing or a transit thing for the thing to be upside down. Selection of sockets from 4mm to 18. There is the coveted 10mm socket. That apparently is the one that always goes missing. You've got a ratchet driver. I think it's a socket driver. Now, I actually used one of these. I had a work zone one, which I featured in the last video. Exactly the same as this. And I put a swing set together with it. And it was actually really, really good. No problems with it at all. A tape measure. A handy belt clip. A hammer. Although, yeah, hammer. Then we've got the tiniest adjustable spanner I've ever seen. Handy for DIY jobs though. It looks to be all good, Nick. Some people do comment and say, oh, it's all China made rubbish and that. But to be honest, I've been doing these videos now for so long. And Parkside tools are all I use, and work zone ones. There's your extension piece there. You know, I've never had any problems with them. So, right. So when you open the lid, this contraption at the back here, when you close the lid, that folds down and locks the drawers into place. When you open the lid, the drawers open, which is, you need the lid open to open the drawers. Now in the first drawer, we've got a battery screwdriver, which is exactly the same as the one I've just sent to somebody. Oh, that reminds me, sending people stuff. With regard to sending stuff out, the screwdriver sets that were won in the video last time went out yesterday. There is a delay. I do send all the stuff. It might take a couple of weeks. I live in a very rural area and I work 12-hour shifts, so getting to the post office isn't always easy in opening times. So they have all gone, and the winner from last time's video will be announced at the end as normal. So anyway, we've got the cordless screwdriver with the lights on there. It's charged up, recharged by a USB cable. You've also got a handle there, which is quite difficult to get out because the drawer doesn't come out any further than that. And then you've got all your bits down this side, various sizes, flat, star, hex, and normal Phillips. So they all are all in there with your instruction book. And then in the lower drawer we have a set of screwdrivers. You've got two flat screwdrivers and one Phillips. You've also got one of these volt tester, I think it's called, screwdrivers with the light in it. And there is a note there on the sheet there that says about electric shock test voltages. You've also got a set of pliers. Now they don't look, they're quite stiff to loosen up, but I don't like that. Look at the spillage of glue around there. That's not very good, is it? That's not, come on Parkside, you can do better than that. Look at it. Looks like somebody's virtually arrow-dieted them on and left it. I don't know what the side cutters are like. God. You see, they're much better. No glue spillage at all. But that's quite poor, really. I don't like that. If it's poor, I will say it's poor. I think that's a bit of a rush job. It must have been a Friday afternoon job in the factory. But I don't think that's too bad. For 50 quid, I mean, these are £25 on their own. When I've bought one of these, or 20 quid on their own. You've got the battery indication on the top there as well. Charge it from underneath. But I don't think it's too bad. Apart from those pliers, for 50 quid, I don't think that is too bad at all. The metal carry case is nice as well. Just remove that again. I don't think that's too bad. Some of the bits are difficult to remove, like that spirit level. Oh, that actually twisted that then. I didn't like that at all. But yeah, they're quite... it's the normal Parkside stuff. In fact, that spirit level's magnetic, look. He says if there's something like it's magnetic. See, they do like their magnetic stuff at Parkside. Gosh, stroll on. You can't get it back in. There we go. It's back in now. Yeah, I do like that. I don't know what I'm going to do with this because I've got loads of tools. I'm not going to give this away. It's very heavy. Postage loan on this would be 20 odd quid easy. So I'm not going to give this away. I might give it to James. I don't know yet. But this toolbox, I like it. I think it's great. Nicely coloured, but powder coated with this nice, obviously, Parkside green. You've got the Parkside label on there. So yeah, very nice powder coated toolbox. You've got the Parkside branding on there. And yeah, I actually quite like that. I actually do like it. Bringing in the... But you've got obviously the list of contents on the back there. So I'll leave that there if you want to pause that and read it. But I actually really quite like that. It also gives you the number of what it is, the voltage tester, all the rest of it. So yeah, it is it's very good for the money, I think. But as I said, make sure you check, because the middle of Lidl fairies had struck in my local Lidl. Right, so that concludes all the stuff I got from Parkside this time around. Aldi, up your game. We need some tools from work zone so I can review them. So last video, I said I was going to give away a spirit level, that set of pliers, and the iPhone and bit sets. And I've been on the comment picker, and the iPhone and bit set was won by a username CaskWith. You have won the iPhone servicing thing and the bit set. The spirit level was won by comment left by Grant Muddyman 5981. Grant Muddyman 5981. He said always likes my videos, 10 out of 10. Well, thank you. You've won a spirit level. And the plier set was won by user Tony Morgan 9533. So Tony Morgan 9533, you've got the pliers. Grant Muddyman 5981, you've got the spirit level. And the iPhone and bit set, you've won CaskWith, you have won that. My email address is on the screen, so please send me an email. I will get them sent out. If anybody's watching the video that's won stuff and received it in the past, leave a comment to prove to people that I do send all this stuff out. I'm not just saying it for views or whatever. You will receive it eventually. And like I said, I will get them out as soon as I can. Now, in my haste to go and get some breakfast, I nearly forgot. If you want to win this magnetic tool holder for your garage or workshop or wherever you want, leave a comment and I'll do a draw in the next video, and this magnetic tool holder could be coming to you. So leave a comment and you could indeed win this. Thank you all so much for watching. Please like, share and subscribe, and I will catch you all in the next video. Bye for now.